You're listening to RealAgriculture.com. Get real, get connected.
I'm Lyndsey Smith with RealAgriculture.com. I'm joined today by Jen Wright. She's an HR consultant with the Canadian Agricultural Human Resources Council. Big week this week. Jen, tell us what the news is today.
Well, this week we had our first advisory group meeting for our Supporting the Advancement of Women in Agriculture project. And it was the first time bringing our group together just to talk about kind of a kickoff meeting of where we're going to go over the next few years on this project and the type of research and the type of outcomes that we're looking to have.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. How did this project come to be?
So, as a lot of people know, working in agriculture, there is an increased number of women working in the industry. But when you look at those positions that are either senior executive positions, senior management positions, or holding positions on either corporate or association boards, there doesn't seem to be as many women in those roles. Because the Canadian Agricultural Human Resource Council does a lot of work in labor market research as well, there definitely was some data to support that women just for some reason aren't moving forward into those more senior roles. With that in mind, the council looked to the status of women for funding to do some work in this area so that there could be a focus on advancing women into more senior roles within the industry.
And now this week, of course, the advisory group was announced. It's an impressive list from a broad cross-section of the industry. We've got academics, we've got communicators, we've got bureaucrats. What's next? What's the focus? Are there vision or specific goals of what will happen next? Yeah,
so the project itself was announced at the Advancing Women Conference in Calgary in April. Since then, there's been project management type things going on, like organizing plans and communication plans and, pulling people together, such as this advisory group. But there's also been the start of some primary research and preliminary research that will help guide what the next couple of years have in store. So the research right now is underway kind of more on the secondary side of things. This fall, we'll be putting together a survey and going out to a broad group, hopefully to get a great response from not just women in the industry, but also men in the industry so that we can hear from stakeholders and people working directly in agriculture about either the barriers that they're facing, or if they're a man, maybe they will be able to share some of the information on, why they feel women are not moving forward in some of the roles, because we'd really like to identify what the barriers are. And the next, the last phase of the project will be to help develop some tools that could break down some of the barriers and help women move forward.
And now, is there a specific timeline for some of these projects?
Yes. So this fall, hopefully I would say early October, the survey will be launched. We'll also be doing some interviews and focus groups. That will follow the survey phase and will take place late fall, early winter of late fall 2015, early winter 2016. And then from there, we'll be coming back. The advisory group is there to help kind of review the work that we've done, review the findings that we've done, validate what we're thinking needs to be as the next steps for tools. So we'll come together with that group in the early winter 2016. And then the next steps from there will be tool development and then launching. The project itself is set to finish by early 2016. Early 2016. So there's going to be quite a bit of work done in the next year on this.
And for those who would like to get involved, so for our listeners, obviously it's not gender specific, but those who might want to get in touch with participating in sort of the survey or from there, how would they get involved?
we're going to have a number of ways to reach out and get people involved. Obviously, part of the main goal of this project is to connect with stakeholders in the industry and to provide a way for them not only to network, but for them to share information with us on their own situations or things they may think could be helpful in tools going forward. So there will be a number of ways. We're in the middle of setting up some LinkedIn groups so that people can connect online, same with Facebook. There'll be some social media things like that set up. We're also looking to set up some subgroups of the advisory group because there are so many different areas to look at. We'll be looking at subgroups that are focused on research, networking, and tools, and also looking at connecting with younger generations, I guess, of women working coming into the agriculture industry. We'll also be launching the survey and getting it out there through as many different ways as possible so that the word's out and we get a very high response rate. That will definitely be our goal.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, here at Real Agriculture, we'll be watching for that, and we'll certainly share it and spread the word to see if we can get really high engagement on this and move this forward. So thank you so much for your time, Jen, and we'll keep tabs on this as everything unfolds.
Great. Thank you for your interest in the project.